YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Smooth the Guy, man. Today, got a special video for y'all today, man. I'm finna be giving some motivation. I'm finna be giving a little bit of, inspiration, you know what I mean, to those who may need it. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I went from this to this. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a small summary of a backstory, okay? I did not have the best genetics growing up. I was always the fat, insecure, funny guy that everybody used to love being around, even though people couldn't tell that I was insecure or that I hated myself or I hated my weight or anything like that, because I had a great poker face. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I was good at faking some shit. Truth is, I hated myself inside. So I kind of pretty much grew up the fat kid in the room, you know what I mean? Or the fat friend, if you will. I was always the fat friend of the group. And that was kind of like the normal for me for years. Um, it wasn't until my grandmother passed away where we had a conversation where she was, I'm sorry, man, I'm sniffing.
This is a
We had
sick
a
Negro.
conversation where me and her were talking, and we was talking about, me taking my health serious. Um, it didn't necessarily mean that I had to go this hard and become this much of a beast, though. You know what I'm saying?
Stop
I
it.
didn't think I was gonna get
Get
this
some
far.
help.
You dig what I'm saying? But it's 7 of them, the guy. But I did. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, we talked about it, and this was a conversation that was had like months before her passing. You know what I mean? But this was a conversation. You know how they say when somebody passed, you start remembering the conversations, and you remembering just special things they may have said to you, and it was one of those type of things. So it was like that was my switch. Um, that was my switch, man, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it. Stay tuned. So the first thing I did on my weight loss journey, body transformation journey, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, man, I started practicing discipline immediately, because I knew that emotionally, motivation for me, it came and went because it was the emotion, right? So it came and went. I wasn't always motivated to go do the stuff that I needed to do. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to work on being disciplined. The first thing I did was I got a gym membership. And y'all, when I tell you, some days I would go to the gym and not do a damn thing, but just to get in that habit of going to the gym was the first step. Like, okay, now this is a habit. I'm going to the gym. I'm not working hard at all. You know what I mean? I would go to the gym, walk in eating a Sonic burger. You know
Beg
what I
your
mean? I was
pardon?
that guy. Um,
I beg your
you
pardon?
know what I mean? I was that fucking guy. I walk in drinking Oreo Blizzard, McFlurry, excuse me, man, Sonic Burger, Wendy's, fries in the same order. You know what I mean? I was just that guy. But I got in the habit in the routine of going to the gym. Eventually I started, doing work here and there. I get on the treadmill for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I would go, mess with the dumbbells and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Um, just petty shit. You know what I mean? Like nothing too serious. After I would say a month in, I, started like complaining, like, why I ain't seeing no progress? Like, I'm finna quit, man. Fuck this shit, man. I ain't seeing nothing. It's a waste of time and all of that. Man, I was complaining about work that I haven't put in, mind you. I was just a fat lazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would always have the excuses on deck. I got all the excuses on deck while I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing in the gym and at home and in the kitchen. Got all the excuses. Oh, da 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 da, or da 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 da. Like I had them lined up. But it wasn't until I started putting myself first and taking me seriously, my life changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the definition of a person who had all of the excuses as to the reason why I wasn't getting in shape and as to why I wasn't becoming a better me. I wasn't striving to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be. I had all the excuses. So I gained this sense of discipline in like that 1 month and didn't know it, that I didn't know that I had the snowball effect going. Like then it got to the point to where, okay, I'm going to the gym regularly now. Now I'm putting in a little bit more effort. I'm gaining that discipline, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I did um intermittent fasting. I think I said that the right way. I did intermittent fasting. First I started out, I'll wake up, I'll go 6 hours without eating. I'll wake up like the next week. Once I finish that week, I'll wake up, do 8 hours without eating. Then so on and so on, and then I worked my way up to 1 day. Now it wasn't pretty, but I managed it. I got there. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you guys is whatever you need to do to gain discipline, to at least make the first step to start going to the gym, do that. Find any reason to go to the gym and just do that. Just get in the routine of just going to the gym. You don't got to go in there and die hard, work out hard, and balls to the wall your first day. It's not expected of you. And don't put that. That's too high of an expectation for you to put on yourself in the first place, man. I mean, I know you seeing the social media influencers and all of that shit, man. But you got to think about it. These are people who've probably never been fat. Just think about that. Most of these social media influencers that you see on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever the case it may be, these social media fitness influencers, they've never been fat, but they telling you what you need to do to get to where they are. How you can't do that, people. You know what I mean? Like some people actually know what they're talking about, but some people don't know the struggle. They don't know what it's like being 365 pounds, hating yourself, fighting, you know what I'm saying, fighting constantly and constantly to get somewhere. Like they don't know what it's like. So it's easier for them to tell you what they feel like you need to be doing to get there. Take your time, but don't take too much time. You dig what I'm saying? Smooth on. But look, so yes, then I started getting into weightlifting. At first, I was just doing cardio. You know what I mean? Like that's all I was doing. I started with 10 minutes here, which
Okay.
ain't shit. Then I bumped up and graduated to 15 minutes, which really wasn't shit. But eventually, you know, I got to about 40, 45 minutes of cardio. I would break my cardio down because I got ADHD. I can't stand on a treadmill and just walk for 30 fucking minutes. I will die of boredom. I can't do it. So I would break my cardio down. I would do 25 minutes on the treadmill, and I'll probably do like 15 minutes on the Stairmaster. Or some days I do 20 minutes on the row machine and do the rest on the Stairmaster. Or one day I'll do elliptical for 15 minutes, and then for the other 15 minutes I'll do treadmill or some shit. I can't sit still in one spot for 45 to 30 to 45 minutes. It's just not gonna fucking happen. I can't do it. But anyway, I was just doing cardio first. Then I started seeing, you know, the jack dudes walking around the gym, you know, they had their swagger together, you know what I mean? Like they was together. And I'm like, I inspired to be like these dudes. Like it was like a light bulb just went off in my head. I'm like, yo, Smooth, if they doing that, you see, I'm looking at these guys, they feel good about themselves. They coming in the gym with a smile. You know what I mean? Like they just happy about themselves. You can tell their confidence and their self-esteem is just to par. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want that shit. I want that. So I started, you know, lifting, and I had my brother with me, Gorilla Mike. Salute, man. You know what I mean? That's my brother right there. That's my guy, man. Everybody know I'm wearing his merch right now in the video. You feel me? Y'all go get that Gorilla Blood. You know what I'm saying? Go get that. You're not gonna be disappointed, man. But anyway, me and my brother, man, we was, man, like just we locked in because we was going through similar journeys, you know what I'm saying? Like we both was messed up mentally in life, you know what I mean? And we found love in the gym. So we started lifting, and pushing each other. Now, I'm not saying that you need a gym partner to be great in the gym, but what I'm saying is it's definitely fun, but you want to start yourself. You want to start out yourself. You want to gain that discipline yourself before you bring any type of partner into your gym life. You know what I mean? Like have that discipline already established first. But never mind that. Started lifting. Um, I started seeing even more progress, y'all. I'm doing the cardio now. And I got to the point where I had lost 150 pounds in maybe 6, 7 months through fasting and just doing cardio. I didn't diet. I maybe dieted a little bit like the first month or two. I dieted a little bit, but I just put the plate down, push the plate away, put the fork down, man, and did cardio. You know what I mean? Because it made a drastic change. Just pushing your plate away, doing the cardio, um, less calories to burn. Now I was hungry than a motherfucker now. I ain't gonna lie. But it was worth it. You know what I mean? I dropped 150 pounds in 6 months.
Jesus
I
Christ.
got the receipts to prove it too. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they couldn't understand how I did it, but I'm like, once you take yourself seriously, there's nothing you can't accomplish. There's nothing you can't do when you take yourself seriously. So I started lifting weights, and it was like I felt so alive. I felt so confident. I felt so just electric. You know what I mean? Like I was getting stronger. I was looking better. I was getting leaner. I was putting on muscle mass. I was losing fat. The women around me, their energies changed. You know what I mean? People started treating me different because I respected myself more now. I had that self-respect. I had that self-love. You know what I mean? Like I had the energy. I had the attitude. Like I got in tune with my masculinity on so much of a deep level, y'all. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just like, man, some people they don't think they have it in them. But you do. You have it in you. Now the purpose of this video is for me to inspire you guys and to motivate whoever needs it, man. You know what I mean? So in conclusion, man, I want y'all to get out there and get after yourselves, man. Get out there and show yourself how great you are. You know what I mean? Show yourself how great you are. You know what I mean? Anybody who naysayers or got something negative to say or just showing you that they don't believe in you, man, fuck them. Fuck them. Tell them to get the fuck out of your way. And go get that version of yourself you always dreamed of, man.